and listed him as father of the bride. Mine had my name and a seat number. I held it in my hands for a long time. I asked my husband about it. He said it was her wedding and she got to decide how she wanted things. He wasn't going to make it a fight. I said, okay. I let it go. The wedding was beautiful. I'll give her that. I sat in the third row next to people I didn't know. My husband walked her down the aisle and I watched from my seat. During the reception, there was a mother-daughter dance and she danced with her late mother's sister. I stood near the back with a glass of wine and watched my husband cry watching his daughter dance. I didn't begrudge him that moment. I genuinely didn't. What broke me was afterward, when he found me, eyes still wet, and said, wasn't that something? And I realized he hadn't once looked for me during the whole ceremony. Not once. I had been invisible for so long, I think he stopped registering it. We drove home mostly quiet. I held it together the whole ride. When we got inside, I told him I needed to talk. I sat down at the kitchen table and I laid it out calmly. 11 years. I listed them. Every school event, every holiday I spent alone while he was with his daughters. Every time I was left out of a photo or a conversation or a decision. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't crying. I told him I needed him to advocate for me, not force them to love me, not make them call me mom, just acknowledge that I am his wife and I exist. I said if he couldn't do that, I was done. He listened. He didn't interrupt. When I finished, he was quiet for a moment and then he said, I told you who I was before you married me. That was it. Not, I'm sorry you feel that way. Not, let me think about this. Just a calm, almost tired reminder that he had warned me. Like the last 11 years were just the inevitable result of a contract I'd signed willingly. I went to bed. He stayed up watching TV. The next morning we had coffee together and didn't mention it. I don't know what I expected. Maybe I expected him to fight for me the way he's always fought for them. Maybe I expected him to be scared of losing me. Instead, he just nodded and let me go, at least in that moment. And I realized the ultimatum didn't scare him at all. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I just know I've never felt more invisible in my own house.